everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Legends of Idleon. In these first 4, maybe 6 clips, it's just AFK gains overnight. Nothing too special in the first few. In this next clip, you'll notice that I start to get forest fibers. I made it to the Gigafrogs, and I am currently underway trying to get the second Anvil tab. It's been kind of a pain getting these fibers. By the episode's end, I will have it unlocked and I will showcase all the recipes. I get another give up on life pants. I started mining gold because I'm going to need that eventually, and I can mine it pretty well right now. In this next clip, I finally got the board beanie. It's pretty good for archers, especially starting out, but I'm just going to keep using my alien headband, but it's nice to check that off the list. Right here, there was a patch, and when you logged in, you got a storage crate, or a storage chest 5 upgrade, and it upgrades 3 slots in your storage chest. So I used it. I am turning in the Blame It on the Goblins because it has been fixed now. I accidentally forfeited it last night, checking to see if I had the patch, and I had to redo it, so that's why the number's a little different. I had a clip where I used the medium experience balloon on fishing, but I ended up not putting it in because I thought it was going to get me to 15, but it didn't, so I didn't put it in. Here I just killed another crystal carrot, and he just dropped some hot dogs, a timey thingy, and around 3,000 coins. This next clip, I had some leftover gems from buying the Halloween mask that is gone now, and I ended up getting a 24-hour time candy, so I just used that on the wood boards. Didn't get anything too special. I mean, I got 2 bottled teleports, that's pretty nice though. The patch added storage containers, especially for your bank, to shops that you can buy for gold. It's a nice kind of side goal that I'm setting myself before the next content release. In the next clip, I'm finally making my goo galoshes for my archer. I noticed I had the materials, so I just ended up making them and upgrading them with tier 2 upgrade stones. And I will show you the stats right here after they're fully upgraded. In this next clip, I finally completed Oinko Boinko, which is a great band, by the way. You get to keep the stamp. It just gives you critical damage when you upgrade it, so that's nice. I'm not really sure if the crystal carrots are guaranteed to drop this stamp, but I will let you know in the future. In this next clip, I started doing some of the desert quest lines. Especially the first one, and one of the ones is you have to actually no equipped kill. I thought it had been changed where you had to fully unequip your gear, because in the previous versions you only needed to unequip everything except for your bow and your helmet, but I misread it, I guess, and I did it without anything on. But I guess it at least showcases that you can do it on one of the weakest classes without any gear possible, so that's good to know, I suppose. And this is just me turning in the quest. There is a quest coming up where you actually need to get distilled liquid from the liquids shop. You cannot buy it pre or before the quest and then just have it in your inventory. You actually have to have the quest in your log and then buy it for it to count. So just keep that in mind. Save your liquid for it. I believe you can also pre-purchase the golden doubloon though. You also get 3 time candies and some inventory slots and some other things. I believe you also get 5 small balloons, which I put into fishing. And as shown right here, you can just purchase the golden doubloon from the desert shop. So this quest line is kind of like the natural tutorial for alchemy and how it works. If you don't know how it works, I do have a guide posted on my YouTube channel, but I already have all that done, so I just make short work of it and auto turn in pretty much everything except for the pure water, which is the distilled water. I try and right here, and I just try and like see if it works, which it doesn't. You get some armor upgrade and weapon upgrade stones for completing that one. And in the next quest, you actually have to find the notorious Bandit Bob, who is underneath the Mimic stage, which is the second map technically in the desert. And then if you go down, there's a portal down there, and you have to unlock that. And he's in that area, which I will do next episode. I finally got to 15 fishing with all those balloons, and so I think I used one time candy, and then I figured that was a mistake because I only got 29 experience for it. This unlocks a few quests, and most importantly, and most notably, the shop, or the fourth shop I should say. It sells a lot of fishing gear, just weights and twines and stuff. I will eventually buy this all, but I'm still strapped for cash. I haven't really been focusing on it. I show you all of what they do pretty much, and I mean they don't really tell you what they do, but just the descriptions for anything, or for anybody that wants to actually read them. There are two stamps here. One is a monster capacity drop that goes up by a percentage, and the other one is just luck, like the fist stamp. The main reason why this shop is very important though is you get one reset fragment per day from this shop, which isn't as important anymore because of the patch and the changes made to earlier quests giving actual potions and not just fragments, but it's still really nice moving forward. Here is another attempt for the Dewdrop Coliseum. I got a little bit of a higher score this time, and I'm just showing the rewards. Saving the big chest for last, I guess, and I pretty much just get the normal drops and a golden Nomwich, which is kind of nice. I think I'm up to like 7 or 8 now. It is pretty slow doing this on an archer with only piercing arrow, and I don't even have the cooldown reduction. But that'll probably change eventually when I actually get like the homing missiles and stuff. Right here, I believe I am actually making the Anvil tab 2 now. It did take some time. Most of it I already had, except for the last two. The bullfrog horns weren't that bad. The force fibers kind of sucked just because I was an archer and I didn't really have too much efficiency. But here's the tab. Most of this now, with the patch coming out, is actually locked, like all the weapons and stuff. I believe the ring and the necklace are, right off the top of my head. I do know the box and the bullets are unlocked. I'm not sure if that's a bug or not. People had stated that the bullets are actually quite expensive, but they didn't really seem that expensive to me. Most of this stuff isn't really possible to get right now, like the platinum stuff. There is one thing about the capacity upgrades, or one of them, where you can't actually make... You can make like the smallest one, but you can't make the one that's above that. I believe the only way to get it is through a quest, and I'm not sure if that's intentional or what's going to happen with that. If you notice right there, it's the gray one. Most of this stuff you can just get from the desert as drops. If you notice, we're going to need a lot of distilled water in order to upgrade like our weapons and stuff. I'm not really sure if I want to upgrade to the golden bow or not right now, or if I'm making that a priority or not. I don't think I will be, just because I like where my carrot launcher's at and the weapon power it has. But the bandages or whatever, the bandage gloves, that is definitely best in slot for my beginner, and I will probably try and go for that sooner rather than later. Maybe the pickaxe and the axe I might. It all just depends. I mostly want to focus on my secondary classes, and that's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.